Amidst the vast, chilly fields of the Netherlands, a dance of machinery unfolds. Brussels sprouts, plants are vigorously shaken, tiny sprouts falling onto conveyor belts like a green rain. Few would guess that after a journey of over 6,000 kilometers, these very sprouts will become the heart of a warm, roasted vegetable dish at millions of American Thanksgiving dinners. The Netherlands, a country with a modest agricultural area, is a world champion in vegetable exports. Their secret lies in cultivation technology, precise down to every seed. In this video, we will trace the journey of Brussels sprouts from the lab through automated greenhouses to fields meticulously cared for by sophisticated machinery to industrial harvesting and EU standard packaging. Get ready for a surprising journey, because there's a stage where a deviation of just a few hours can lead to the loss of an entire season. We'll find out about that soon. At seed research centers in Flevoland, Noord, Brabant, and Zuid, Holland, each Brussels sprout seed is created as a miniature blueprint for the entire crop. Seeds are intentionally crossbred to meet 3 precise criteria: uniform sprout size, high cold tolerance, and stable maturation cycles. These genetic traits help the plants thrive in the Dutch maritime climate and ensure perfect compatibility with modern mechanized harvesting systems. Before any seed is approved for production, it must undergo a series of rigorous laboratory tests: germination speed, embryo structure analysis under a microscope, growth performance in simulated field environments, and even an AI-based monitoring system that tracks every micro-movement during the first 48 hours of germination. Any seed that germinates too slowly, deviates from the standard, or shows genetic abnormalities is immediately eliminated. These seeds are also engineered for seamless compatibility with 8-row planters. Stems strong enough to endure mechanical vibration, roots designed to grow deeply for drip irrigation efficiency, and plant height calibrated for uniformity. Though smaller than a pea, each Brussels sprout seed holds the entire foundation of yield, quality, and mechanization, enabling fields of just a few dozen hectares to feed the European market and appear proudly on Thanksgiving tables across the United States. After passing the strict selection process, seeds enter the seedling stage, a process that determines the uniformity of the entire field and is almost completely automated in the Netherlands. Instead of manual sowing, seeds are placed into automated modular trays, where every operation is controlled by sensors, cameras, and specialized software. Outwardly, the neat rows of young plants may look simple, but behind them is a system combining biology, precision mechanics, and machine learning algorithms. In modern greenhouses, seedlings are nurtured in a perfectly simulated environment, temperature maintained at 18-20 degrees Celsius, humidity ranging from 60-70%, and LED lights mimicking sunlight, helping plants grow steadily regardless of outside weather. The robotic seeder and automatic seed planter is at the heart of the process. On a conveyor belt tens of meters long, cameras precisely identify each hole in the tray, dropping seeds with an error margin not exceeding 0.2 mm. This ensures that the distance between plants is fixed from germination, perfectly suiting the 8-row planters used in the field. After sowing, the trays pass through an ultra-fine misting system, Then enter a drip irrigation cycle containing a precisely optimized NPK nutrient solution for cruciferous plants. EC and pH sensors continuously monitor and automatically adjust when concentrations are not up to standard. Within 2-3 weeks, seedlings grow uniformly from a few millimeters to 8-10 centimeters. The AI system monitors each tray, identifies weak plants, and discards them, keeping only those that meet the standard. Before going to the field, seedlings are moved to an acclimatization area, where wind and temperature are adjusted to closely resemble actual outdoor conditions to avoid thermal shock. This absolute uniformity allows entire Brussels sprouts fields to be managed as a unified system, laying the foundation for the superior productivity of Dutch agriculture. Before planting, the soil must undergo 2 key steps: deep plowing to break hardpan layers 60-70 centimeters deep for strong root development, followed by shallow plowing to loosen the topsoil. 15-20 centimeters, mix inorganic matter and create a uniform surface. GPS-guided tractors follow a digital map of the field, ensuring every furrow is perfectly straight across tens of hectares. When the 8-row planter begins operation, the mechanization process reaches its highest precision. A hydraulic clamping system lifts each seedling and places it in the ground with an error margin of only +1 cm. Rear press wheels gently compact the soil around the base to help the plant stand upright. Cameras mounted on the machine continuously monitor each row, automatically adjusting speed if misalignments or missing plants are detected. As a result, the machine can plant 12,000–15,000 plants per hour, with plant spacing of 10–12 centimeters and row spacing of 50–60 centimeters. This is a level of precision unattainable by manual planting methods. This absolute uniformity also forms the basis for drip irrigation systems, drone spraying, nutrient sensors, and harvesting machines to operate smoothly as an interconnected production chain. Immediately after planting, the drip irrigation system is installed based on data from the planter, so that each drip point precisely aligns with each plant. Soil sensors throughout the field monitor moisture and temperature from day one, helping to maintain an optimal environment for plant growth. From a distance, the field stretches like perfectly green lines. But behind that natural appearance is a cultivation process designed with technology. Where GPS keeps lines straight, sensors control moisture, and machines place each plant in the correct position. From here, Brussels sprout plants enter their most vigorous growth phase, a journey demanding precision in water, nutrition, and weather. Once the Brussels sprouts have been planted in perfect rows, they enter the care phase, the most technology-intensive part. The entire field is monitored by a network of continuously collecting data devices, ensuring that every operation, from irrigation and fertilization to pest control, is precise down to every square meter. At the heart of the system is pressure-compensated drip irrigation, ensuring that each drip point delivers a stable amount of water regardless of sloping or flat terrain. Underground, capacitance and tensiometer sensors are buried a few meters apart, measuring the actual moisture absorbed by the roots and sending data directly to the central controller. Simultaneously, Nutrition is managed by a fertilizer cart, a towed sprayer with a long boom, adjusting flow rates according to the nutrient map of each area. This map is created from multispectral NDVI data indicating where plants are growing slowly and where nitrogen levels need to be increased or decreased, helping plants across the entire field be nourished according to their exact needs. Weeds, competitors for Brussels sprouts nutrients, are controlled by mechanical cultivators using rotating discs or rubber clamps. The machine runs between rows, rotating quickly close to the ground to remove weeds without affecting the plant base, significantly reducing herbicide use. For pests and diseases, two systems work in tandem. Drones spray targeted small areas, and boom sprayers handle larger areas with 12-18 meter spray bars. Field monitoring cameras placed around the field track leaf color, growth rate, and provide early warnings of abnormalities. Although it looks peaceful from above, beneath that green layer is a network of sensors and equipment operating continuously. This control over every variable, water, nutrients, weeds, pests, helps the plants produce uniform, firm sprouts after 90 days, meeting Dutch industrial harvesting standards. As Brussels sprouts enter the ripening stage, the entire field not only changes color, it becomes literally tense. This is a time when a deviation of just a few hours can reduce sprout quality by 20–30%, or even result in total loss if prolonged cold rains occur. The riper the sprouts, the higher the surface moisture, and even a layer of dew can make them soft, cracked, or develop fungal spots. Flaws that the strict export market absolutely will not accept. Therefore, the industrial Brussels sprout harvester is not just a piece of equipment. It is the central response of the entire season. Unlike time-consuming manual harvesting that easily bruises sprouts, modern harvesters use a hydraulic cutter mechanism to cleanly cut the plant stems, then feed the entire plant through a system of rubber rollers and a drum separator. From here, the sprouts fall onto a conveyor belt where they are pre-cleaned by a strong air current to remove loose leaves, soil, and remaining stem fragments. Operating speeds can reach 4–8 tons per hour, equivalent to the labor of 60–70 manual pickers. For large farms, multiple machines operate in parallel, running continuously from morning to night to race against the weather. This scene is both powerful and possesses its own industrial beauty. Vibrating plant stems, thousands of sprouts falling like a green rosary, rolling along the conveyor belt, then simultaneously pouring into collection bins behind the machine. Each bin is sealed directly in the field to maintain maximum freshness before transport to the sorting facility. From a distance, the field looks like a giant machine operating with precise rhythms. But in reality, it is the crystallization of the entire process from seeds, greenhouses, planters, and care systems. All calculations lead to this moment: the fastest, cleanest, most uniform harvest. And the work in the field is just the beginning. Immediately after, those bins of Brussels sprouts will enter another world, where smart lines sort, cool, and package each sprout with near absolute precision. Immediately after leaving the field, Brussels sprouts are transferred directly to the post-harvest processing line, where each sprout is inspected using technology as precise as electronic component manufacturing. This is the crucial step for quality assurance before exporting to Europe and especially the US, where they feature in Thanksgiving roasted vegetable dishes. The process begins with a primary washing system. Moderate pressure water jets remove soil and loose leaves without bruising the sprouts. Next, an air knife conveyor blows high-speed air to remove remaining moisture, reducing the risk of mold during storage. The core stage is AI-powered sorting. Dozens of high-speed cameras scan each sprout, analyzing size, roundness, color, sheen, and detecting minuscule defects. The algorithm divides the product into several groups: premium grade for fresh sale, mid-grade for processing, and small-sized for mixed packaging. After sorting, Brussels sprouts are rapidly cooled using blast chilling, lowering the temperature to 0-2 degrees Celsius in a short time to maintain freshness, firmness, and dark green color. Crucial factors when the product has to travel thousands of kilometers. Next is packaging. 1 kilogram mesh bags, 500G trays, or 5-10 kilograms boxes. Automated packaging machines check weight with electronic sensors and apply labels containing full information: traceability code, harvest date, farm, safety standards, and a QR code, allowing buyers to verify the entire product journey. Finally, tons of Brussels sprouts are loaded into refrigerated containers, transported to major ports like Rotterdam for distribution to London, Berlin, or across to New York. Each shipment is the result of Dutch agricultural technology and meticulousness, ensuring that every sprout reaches the consumer fresh, firm, and flavorful. And from this packaging stage, the journey transitions into the culinary world. We will see how these tiny sprouts become an indispensable part of Thanksgiving roasted vegetable dishes in the US. In American culture, Thanksgiving is not just a holiday. It's a time for family gatherings, where elaborate feasts featuring roasted vegetables become a symbol of autumn's bounty. Brussels sprouts are one of the indispensable ingredients, alongside carrots, sweet potatoes, butternut squash, and red onions. Not only for their unique flavor, but also for their firm sprout structure, which caramelizes at the edges when roasted, creating the characteristic golden brown color that Americans absolutely adore. More interestingly, American chefs often say that Brussels sprouts are more than just a vegetable, but a symbol of the cold season, reunion, and the warm feeling of the holiday hearth. That's why every year, tens of thousands of tons of Brussels sprouts from Europe are imported in October-November, just as Americans prepare their Thanksgiving menus. If in the Netherlands, Brussels sprouts represent science, technology, and efficiency, then in America, they represent family togetherness. And in that intersection, the Thanksgiving roasted vegetable dish becomes the final destination of a journey that is both industrial and deeply human. We will follow how these tiny sprouts, along with a host of other winter vegetables, are transformed into the characteristic Thanksgiving roasted vegetable dish with its warm, slightly sweet flavor and vibrant colors of the festive season. When Brussels sprouts and other winter vegetables have traveled thousands of kilometers from the Netherlands to the US, they embark on the final chapter of their journey, being transformed into a vibrant roasted vegetable dish for the Thanksgiving table. This dish is not merely food, it is a deep connection between a bountiful harvest, family warmth, and holiday memories. To create that perfect flavor, Each ingredient must be specially prepared to awaken its full natural taste with the intense heat of the oven. The traditional American recipe begins simply, but with great intention. Brussels sprouts are halved to increase their surface area exposed to heat, helping the outer edges caramelize, creating that characteristic crispiness. Carrots are cut into sticks to soften, but retain their natural sweetness. Sweet potatoes, butternut squash, and Yukon gold potatoes are cut into 2-3 centimeters cubes to cook evenly without becoming mushy. Red onions are cut into large wedges to create a fragrant sweetness when roasted, while garlic cloves are left whole to preserve a gentle, non-pungent aroma. All are placed in a large bowl, drizzled with olive oil, seasoned with salt, pepper, rosemary, thyme, paprika, and a small spoonful of honey or maple syrup. In cooking, these are not just spices. They are elements that create the Maillard reaction in the oven. Sugars from honey or maple syrup will gently caramelize, coating each vegetable piece to form an attractive golden brown layer, while olive oil helps the surface crisp evenly. The oven is preheated to 200 degrees Celsius, 400 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the temperature at which vegetables begin to caramelize quickly while still retaining a soft interior. The baking sheet is lined with parchment paper, and an important rule is repeated by American chefs. Vegetables must not be piled on top of each other, because if stacked too thickly, the vegetables will steam, not roast, causing the dish to lose its characteristic Thanksgiving crispiness. The vegetables are roasted for 35-45 minutes, stirred once after 20 minutes to brown evenly. When the edges of the Brussels sprouts turn deep brown and the carrots start to slightly char, the dish is ready. In the final stage, many American families sprinkle dried cranberries and lightly toasted walnuts, creating a festive combination: sweet, nutty, crunchy, all blended on one plate. From a vegetable grown with precise machinery in the Netherlands, Brussels sprouts now lie on a warm roasted dish in an American kitchen. And when the dish is brought to the table, amidst the lively chatter of Thanksgiving, the high-tech agricultural journey has completed its role, bringing the flavor of the harvest to its rightful place, the family meal. From a carefully selected seed in a Dutch laboratory, through seedlings growing under LED lights, then precisely planted in the field by machine. The journey of Brussels sprouts is a vivid testament to how modern agriculture operates like a sophisticated machine. They are continuously cared for by sensors, drones, and mechanical weeders, harvested in a breathless race against the weather, sorted by AI and blast-chilled before crossing the Atlantic to cozy American kitchens. And when these tiny sprouts are roasted golden brown with sweet potatoes, carrots, and butternut squash in the Thanksgiving oven, they are no longer just a vegetable, but have become a powerful symbol of connection between farmer and consumer, between the modern fields of the Netherlands and the warm, reunited American family dinner table. Before a potato ever touches soil or enters an aeroponic chamber, its journey begins with the most meticulous stage: seed selection. In the United States, potatoes are treated as the genetic core of modern agriculture. At specialized research centers, seed potatoes are cultivated in sterile environments and examined through biotechnology to ensure they are virus-free and free of soil-borne pathogens. Once the seedlings meet quality standards, they are transferred to the aeroponic potato farming system, where propagation takes place without soil. Inside the aeroponic chambers, potato roots hang suspended in the air, surrounded by a fine nutrient mist rich in NPK and micronutrients such as zinc, iron, and manganese. The misting system operates in AI-controlled cycles, ensuring the roots absorb maximum nutrients and oxygen. This method allows the plants to grow up to 25% faster than traditional cultivation. Here, modern agricultural technology demonstrates its full power. Every variable, from temperature and humidity to pH levels, is monitored and adjusted in real time. Dual-spectrum red and blue LED lighting enhances photosynthesis, while air filtration systems maintain a clean, microbe-free environment. Each growth stage is recorded through data logs, creating a biological profile used to analyze and refine future planting processes. After 8 to 10 weeks, hundreds of mini-tubers, small, disease-free seed potatoes, begin to form from the original plants. These serve as the foundation of America's potato industry, ensuring high, stable, and uniform yields. Through agriculture engineering and green agriculture technology, Americans are not only propagating crops, but also cultivating a vision of a future where farming is precise, sustainable, and deeply respectful of nature. When the healthy seedlings are placed into the system, an entirely new world of agriculture begins to unfold. There is no soil, no weeds, and no pests, only light, air, and technology working together in perfect harmony, like an orchestra of precision. This is where aeroponic potato farming reveals the full power of modern agricultural technology, redefining how plants grow and thrive. Inside the aeroponic chambers, potatoes are supported in lightweight, porous holders with their roots suspended in a sealed environment below. High-pressure misting nozzles, controlled by an AI system, spray nutrient-rich mist onto the roots every 5 to 10 minutes. Each droplet, smaller than 50 microns, carries a balanced mix of micronutrients blended to perfection. Humidity and pH sensors continuously send data to a central control unit, where computers automatically adjust misting frequency to maintain the ideal balance for growth. Dual-spectrum red and blue LED lights simulate day and night cycles, maximizing photosynthetic energy absorption. Outside the growing chambers, ventilation and air filtration systems keep the atmosphere sterile and free from any natural pathogens. Not a single dust particle or water droplet is left to chance. Every variable is measured, predicted, and adjusted in real time. Under these ideal conditions, potato plants grow 30% faster than in soil-based systems. In just 10 to 12 weeks, each plant can produce between 60 and 80 mini-tubers, all uniform in size and shape. Remarkably, these potatoes are completely clean, requiring no washing or chemical treatment. They are harvested by hand or by robots, gently detached without leaving a single scratch. This is the essence of agriculture engineering, using data to recreate nature's growing environment in a perfected form. With green agriculture technology, water is recycled, nutrients are optimized, and all waste is treated responsibly. The result is not only higher yields, but also a clear demonstration that technology can make agriculture cleaner, more precise, and more respectful of the environment than ever before. Are you impressed by this method? In the past, farmers relied on experience, intuition, and the weather. Today, American farmers rely on data. In farms powered by modern agricultural technology, every gust of wind and every droplet of mist is digitized into valuable information. Potato plants are no longer nurtured solely by human hands, but by artificial intelligence and intelligent sensor systems that oversee every stage of growth. Each aeroponic chamber functions as a closed ecosystem, where agriculture engineering operates like an artificial brain. IoT sensors constantly monitor temperature, humidity, light, and nutrient concentration in real time. When pH levels fluctuate, the system automatically adjusts the nutrient solution. When the temperature rises, ventilation fans activate to maintain the microclimate. Overhead, drones monitor the canopy, capturing infrared images to identify slower growing areas so that managers can intervene promptly. Thanks to the integration of data science and agricultural machinery, potato care has become almost perfectly precise. There is no more guesswork in spraying pesticides or overwatering. Every action is guided by algorithms and data analytics. Each misting cycle is programmed so the plants receive the exact amount of water, minerals, and oxygen needed without waste. The LED lighting system is synchronized with the central control software. In the morning, warm and soft light enhances photosynthesis, while at night, gentle blue light maintains biological stability. Each day, all data is stored, analyzed, and compared with previous cycles to optimize yield for future harvests. This is how green agriculture technology is shaping the future of American farming, not just by growing crops, but by managing their entire biological development through science. In this environment, potato plants grow uniformly, stay disease-free, and thrive in perfect balance. Farmers are no longer merely laborers. They have become engineers of life itself. And within this transformation, agriculture evolves from a profession into an art, a seamless union of data, intelligence, and nature. When the potato roots inside the aeroponic chambers have completed their growth cycle, the harvesting process begins like a ceremony of precision. There are no farmers bending over in muddy fields, and no heavy hoes or plows. Instead, robots and agricultural machinery are programmed to harvest each potato within a sealed, sterile environment. Every movement is calculated down to the millimeter to protect the delicate outer skin, the potato's natural armor. Once detached from the plant, the potatoes are gently rinsed with purified water and sent directly to an automated sorting line. AI-powered cameras analyze their size, color, smoothness, and weight, then automatically categorize them into different groups. Those meeting processing standards are packed and delivered to factories, while smaller ones are retained as seed stock for the next cycle. Every detail of this process is recorded in a central data management system, ensuring full traceability from aeroponic chamber to processing plant. Storage is where modern agricultural technology truly demonstrates its strength. The potatoes are kept in smart cold storage facilities at temperatures between 2 and 4 degrees Celsius, with humidity maintained at 95% to prevent dehydration and suppress natural sprouting. Sensors monitor ethylene levels in the air to adjust ventilation rates and maintain optimal storage conditions. The entire system is powered by renewable energy, reflecting the principles of green agriculture technology that define modern American farming. Thanks to this advanced management system, potatoes can be preserved for months while retaining their freshness, flavor, and nutritional value. From aeroponic chamber to cold storage, each potato embodies the perfect harmony between agriculture engineering and a philosophy of respect for nature. Through this process, farmers no longer fear unpredictable weather or pests. They confidently control each harvest with science, data, and faith in the power of modern agricultural technology. From the meticulously controlled cold storage facilities, potatoes begin their most remarkable transformation. The journey from raw produce to high-value industrial products recognized around the world. In processing plants across Idaho and Washington, the centers of modern agricultural technology in the United States, production runs with laboratory-level precision. Every step, from washing and peeling to slicing, frying, and packaging, is powered by advanced agriculture engineering and fully automated systems. When the potatoes enter the production line, high-pressure washers remove all remaining soil, ensuring a clean and dry surface. Next, mechanical peelers gently remove the thin outer skin while preserving the starchy flesh inside. Perfectly shaped potatoes are then sliced with high-speed steel blades into paper-thin, uniform cuts, about 1 to 1.5 millimeters thick. These slices are rinsed in cold water to remove excess starch, allowing them to fry evenly and achieve an ideal crispy texture. Then comes the heart of the process, frying. The slices are immersed in oil heated to 175 degrees Celsius, where moisture rapidly evaporates, creating tiny air pockets that make the chips puff and crunch. The natural Maillard reaction gives them their golden hue and the signature aroma beloved by Americans. Throughout this stage, agricultural machinery continuously monitors oil temperature and filtration, preventing oxidation and preserving product quality. After frying, the chips move to a seasoning drum, where sea salt, cheese powder, or chili flakes are evenly coated on every surface. Dosing automation systems distribute each ingredient with gram-level precision to ensure perfect balance between flavor and crunch. Finally, the chips are cooled and sealed using nitrogen-flushed packaging technology, which removes oxygen from each bag to maintain crispness and prevent natural oxidation. This entire process is a fusion of science, engineering, and human craftsmanship. Each bag of chips is more than a snack. It is a testament to the power of modern agriculture, where a humble potato is transformed into a global symbol of technology, quality, and American agricultural pride. Do you enjoy those golden, crispy, cheese-covered potato chips? In modern agriculture, quality is no longer judged by the naked eye, but verified through data and technology. At U.S. potato processing facilities, modern agricultural technology systems monitor every stage, from the moment the potatoes leave cold storage to the instant each bag of chips is sealed. Every parameter, including temperature, humidity, oil content, crispness, and color, is continuously tracked by AI-powered sensors to ensure consistency and precision. Before export, especially to major markets such as China, each shipment must pass through a series of rigorous inspections. Agriculture engineering systems test for chemical residues, conduct microbiological analyses, and ensure that no metallic contaminants are present. Every shipment is sealed and loaded into refrigerated containers equipped with IoT sensors that monitor temperature throughout the entire journey. Through the integration of science and automation, American potatoes not only meet, but often exceed international quality standards. They stand as a model of green agriculture technology, clean, safe, and sustainably produced, representing the highest standards of the global agricultural industry. Behind the potato fields powered by modern agricultural technology lies a story of remarkable economic strength. The U.S. potato industry alone generates more than $4.5 billion annually, creating hundreds of thousands of jobs and supplying a steady stream of raw materials to global food manufacturers. Thanks to aeroponic potato farming, productivity has increased by more than 50%, seed costs have dropped by 40%, and water usage has been reduced by up to 95%. Impressive numbers, aren't they? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. More importantly, green agriculture technology allows the United States to maintain its competitive edge in a market that increasingly demands environmentally friendly and sustainable products. Solar energy systems, water recycling, and emission control technologies have transformed agriculture from a resource-intensive sector into one that creates lasting ecological value. From Idaho to Washington, Americans are proving that technology and nature can coexist, and that agriculture can both feed humanity and protect the planet. From the aeroponic chambers, where potato roots are nourished by nutrient mist, to the processing lines where golden chips are created, the entire journey reflects a profound philosophy. Modern agriculture is not merely about food production. It is the artful harmony between science, technology, and respect for nature, patience, skill, and a love for the land. Behind that pristine white lies an entire system of modern agriculture technology operating seamlessly, where humans and technology together create the value of contemporary agriculture, a true precision farming endeavor. To understand why white asparagus is so special, we must look down into the very soil where it is born, beneath the distinctive terroir of the region. White asparagus and green asparagus are, in fact, the same plant species, belonging to the genus Asparagus, with the scientific name Asparagus officinalis. The core difference lies in sunlight. When the asparagus stalk is exposed to light, it begins to produce chlorophyll and turns green. Therefore, to maintain its pure white color, farmers must ensure that the entire plant develops completely underground, where no light can reach it, a method known as etiolation. Work begins in winter, when the soil is plowed and covered with a thick layer of loose, sandy soil to ensure optimal drainage. Selecting the right soil type is a prerequisite for successful asparagus cultivation. Agrogeologists have discovered that alluvial sandy loam with high organic content and a pH of 6.0 to 7.0 is ideal. This ensures the asparagus plants grow vigorously, their roots are not waterlogged, and the stalks grow straight and uniformly. This forms a fundamental basis of soil management. As young shoots begin to emerge, they heap the soil into mounds nearly half a meter high, forming earth mounds or asparagus beds. Then, they cover these mounds with specialized reflective silver tarps. These tarps, often made from woven polypropylene coated with aluminum or high-density polyethylene, are an essential part of modern agriculture technology. They not only help reflect up to 95% of sunlight, preventing photosynthesis, but also maintain a stable soil temperature, optimal for asparagus development. The ideal temperature beneath the tarp typically ranges from 18 to 22 degrees Celsius, encouraging fast and uniform stalk growth. As a result, the plants grow faster, more uniformly, and retain their smooth white color. Soil temperature and moisture sensor systems, integrated with IoT sensors, are embedded beneath these mounds. They continuously send data to a central control unit, where agricultural data analytics algorithms process it to help farmers adjust their crop care strategies in real time, from irrigation amounts to precise fertilization timing. Every morning, as dew still clings to the ground, German farmers begin the most meticulous task of their day, harvesting white asparagus. They carry a special tool called a spargelstecker, a long, slender, and sharp knife, custom designed for this plant, a tool that has not changed significantly over centuries. Harvesting white asparagus is unlike harvesting any other vegetable. Farmers must kneel or bend low, gently feeling with 2 fingers beneath the sandy soil to locate the stalk. This is a delicate process, requiring keen sensitivity and dexterity to precisely feel the depth and position of the asparagus, avoiding damage to the root structure. Just one misplaced cut can injure the parent plant, affecting subsequent harvests, which can last for 8 to 10 years. Therefore, every movement demands absolute precision, like an artisan crafting gold. In fact, an agricultural engineer in Belitz once calculated that every millimeter of error in the cut could reduce a plant's lifespan by up to 6 months, leading to estimated losses of hundreds of euros per hectare. Each day, a skilled farmer can harvest 2,000 to 3,000 spears, working continuously for many hours under the pressure of time and harsh weather conditions. It is arduous work, yet filled with pride. When a pristine white asparagus spear is gently pulled from the earth, the feeling is like discovering a precious gem beneath the sand, a challenging outcome of arable farming. A little-known operational secret in white asparagus harvesting is the use of tightly organized harvesting teams. Each team consists of 3 to 5 individuals, moving in parallel and assigned specific areas, ensuring no spears are missed and all are harvested in time before sunlight can damage the product. This synchronized coordination, a form of collaborative farming, is key to achieving maximum yield during the brief harvest season. Immediately after harvesting, the asparagus is transported to the processing facility for cleaning and sorting. Automated lines, often utilizing computer vision technology and machine learning, separate each spear by thickness, length, and color. The highest grade, pure white, perfectly straight and uniform, is categorized as premium white asparagus, comprising less than 15% of the total yield. To achieve this ratio, farmers must strictly adhere to the quality standards of white asparagus farming and advanced food processing. Curved, thinner, or slightly purple-tinged spears are sold domestically at 30 to 50% lower prices or used as ingredients for secondary products like soups, sauces, or organic compost, optimizing the value of the entire crop, following principles of zero-waste agriculture. After sorting, the asparagus is packed into wooden crates or recycled plastic containers, wrapped in protective paper, and then transported directly to specialized cold storage facilities maintained at 2 to 4 degrees Celsius and 95% humidity. With a shelf life of only about 10 days, an extremely challenging figure for fresh produce, every step of transportation must be timed to the hour. Sealed containers of white asparagus are rushed onto specialized cargo planes to reach distant markets like the United States or Japan, as if they were not just vegetables, but luxury goods embodying the essence of modern agriculture technology and logistical precision. When spring arrives in Europe, the entire country of Germany seems to enter a celebration. They call it Spargelzeit, the white asparagus season. Throughout town, squares and restaurants, from Berlin to Munich, images of pristine white asparagus bundles are displayed everywhere, evoking the joyful atmosphere of the most anticipated harvest season of the year. This excitement isn't just about cuisine, but also about a deep cultural heritage, a long-awaited community event, highlighting the importance of seasonal produce. For Europeans, white asparagus is not merely food, it is a source of cultural pride. The most famous traditional dish is boiled asparagus, topped with hollandaise sauce, served with golden potatoes or prosciutto. The subtle sweetness of the asparagus blends with the rich creaminess of the sauce, creating a delicate flavor that no other vegetable can match. Culinary analysts often compare the taste of white asparagus to a gentle symphony, combining earthy notes, sweetness, and a delicate bitterness, a unique, fine dining experience. High-end restaurants in Germany and Austria often feature an exclusive white menu throughout the asparagus season. Each dish is presented as a work of art, from refined appetizers to hearty main courses. And when Spargelzeit concludes in late June, people feel a sense of longing, like bidding farewell to a festival season, already counting down to the next year for the return of these luxury vegetables. From the silver-covered fields of Belitz, Germany, to the elegant dining tables in New York, the journey of white asparagus symbolizes the perfect fusion of humanity, nature, and technology. This humble vegetable not only carries a subtly sweet flavor, but also embodies the spirit of modern agriculture technology, where human labor remains central, even as machinery and science become increasingly advanced. The development of high-tech agriculture here does not overshadow traditional values, but elevates them, creating a sustainable agribusiness. In an era where everything can be mass-produced, white asparagus retains its unique soul, a product created with patience, meticulousness, and respect for Mother Earth. This is what makes it white gold, not just for its economic value, but also for the profound spiritual significance that luxury vegetables convey, a living testament to harmoniously combined food innovation. If you believe that modern agriculture is not just about technology, but also the art of life, please hit like and subscribe to spread the spirit of green agriculture technology. Every share from you is a way of honoring the people silently preserving the beauty of agriculture, where technology serves humanity and humanity cherishes the soul of the land for a future of sustainable food systems.